It got dropped.
Good line, sir.
But in 1928 we changed our name to Witherow Memorial, and that was after the late Reverend William Witherow, who was the minister of this place from 1886 to 1920. Well, Reverend Witherow was a massive figure both in this local community and played a massive role in loyalism and unionism in the very significant time of the Home Rule crisis. Witherow was one of the key orchestrators of the Ulster Covenant, and here in 1912 on Ulster Day, 3,371 people signed the Ulster Sovereign League and Covenant. That is second only to the City Hall and the Old Belfast Town Hall. So this was the third most popular venue for the signing of the Ulster League and Covenant. Now, Witherow just wasn't a man of words, he was also a man of action. When the Ulster Volunteer Force was set up, he became a Grand Chaplain in it. And his son Thomas Witherow played a major role in the Lauren gun running. His son Thomas, who went on to serve at the Great Front with the Royal Irish Rifles in 36th Ulster Division, was one of the key figures in the Lauren gun running. And indeed, some of the guns of the Lauren gun rising were actually hidden in this church. And they were hidden so well they were actually forgot about. The only reason we know that is because of Adolf Hitler. In the 1940s, when this area was subject to the Blitz, the roof of the church was blew off and was badly damaged. And when they were actually going through when the people of the church were actually trying to clean the place up, they noticed under the floorboard there were all these rifles, and they were rifles of the 36th Ulster Division. So they'd been hidden so well they were actually forgotten about. But this church, as I say, has been a big part of Ulster loyalism over the years, and is where our lodge is formed, and is still to this day a big part of this community under the leadership of Reverend Mervyn Gibson. And even though the church building itself is closed because of damage it got in the Blitz, the congregation still meets 11:30 every Sunday round the corner at the old Temple North School. But again, that's just a wee brief history of why we're called Witherow Memorial and where our lodge came from. And again, just on behalf of the lodge, I want to thank the East Belfast Holy Boys for all you've done for us, and I hope we have a really great day. Well done, lads, that's just correct.
history of it. But we're here just to show our respects here. And we'll all bear our head again, please. Same as the art memorials, they all earned their place and earned their time. And again, a lot of men in that memorial are open men. People don't even know it's called a war memorial too, because it's the Ulster Volunteer Force. What can I say? We do have all the time. We're going to do today here. Doing it on our road. On their anniversary this year, and this is why we're here today, because there's very little been done. The job's been forced upon us. And as a token of our appreciation for the Lodge, and you can put it where you want, and that's where the proper way of saying it. Go ahead, lads.
Well, on behalf of LOL 1337, you told us a wee lie there, Cheney. You said it was a wee thing. Well, we're very...
said that to me. Sorry about that.
But, Reverend, well to say we're totally humbled by this. It's a beautiful event. We want to thank you as well, not just for the support that you did, not just for this, but for actually helping us produce the flag. It was an excellent design, and all that what you've done to help sell the flag. I'm very embarrassed because we've nothing for you.
Sorry, that's a huge job. We don't care.
Absolutely humbled by this, but if you don't mind, could we give it a shot? Yeah, because I don't fancy that. Right now. Okay, then. Round of applause.
Well folks, as you can see behind me, the Protestant boys and Witherow Memorial has arrived at Stormont. We're due to guidelines, we have to go in 15 at a time because of COVID. It's actually COVID that made us do this today, because during the season we weren't able to fundraise. The Lodge wasn't able to fundraise and the BAM wasn't able to fundraise, so we've done a joint venture. We're going to Stormont, we've walked our way up Newtownards Road. We're going to Carson's Memorial, and then we're going to make our way to Craig's grave at the back. And then we're going to head on back. So I'm going to put a link in the description. You can still donate online. You can give to any member, cash, whatever suits you. But I'm going to put a link in if you want to do it online. We'll have a target of 2021 for the centenary of our beautiful country next year. We've beat that target online. Cash, even before that, we'll probably beat it a couple of weeks back, but online we wanted to beat 2021. So the link's there. If you still want to donate, it's appreciated. And thank you very much for your support, Protestant boys and the Witherow Memorial.
This is the main man on everybody's side. But we don't need big speeches, we just openly want one.
Well, that's like that.
Go ahead, mate.
That's up. Craigavon House, and again this is a very important site in the history of unionism and loyalism. Now this was originally the family estate of Sir James Craig, who of course went on to become Northern Ireland's first Prime Minister and whose grave we honoured earlier. But this is the scene of two very important scenes in the history of loyalism. On the 23rd of September 1911, there was a massive unionist rally held here, and this was the first time that the new leader of the Unionist Party, Edward Carson, who was a Dublin-based unionist, was really introduced to the Unionists of Ulster. 40,000 people came to a rally around this site held by Lord Craigavon. Now at that time, of course, the politics was Home Rule. This idea that the British government would force a Home Rule Parliament on basically all of Ireland, which of course went against the majority wishes of the Unionist population of Ulster. And basically it was felt that the Unionist Party were basically on their own and needed to find ways to mobilise. And it was here where Edward Carson was first introduced to the people of Ulster as their new leader, where he said that the time may come where Unionist people will need to take matters into their own hands and potentially mobilise. So this is actually here on the 23rd of September 1911, where the seeds were planted for the Ulster Solemn League and Covenant and the formation of the UVF. When the UVF was formed after the Ulster Solemn League and Covenant, this was one of the main drilling places for the East Belfast Regiment. Sir James, this site would have been much bigger back in those days, and Sir James Craig, like many leading unionists who had their massive family estates, allowed the UVF. This was the main training place for the East Belfast UVF. After, of course, the Civil War in Ireland never came. Instead, our boys were sent to France to fight in World War I with the 36th Ulster Division. And again, given the devastating casualties that the 36th Ulster Division inflicted, again, Sir James Craig donated part of the estate to be used as an army hospital for veterans. And it has remained to this day hospital, and it's now a nursing home for army veterans to this day. But as I say, as you can see all around it, there are all different quotes of different things that were said, different moments in the history of loyalism. But this is indeed a very important site in the history of unionism. I'm also reminded, again, can I just thank everyone for the work we've done. We're almost there. And again, for those that have donated, and again, I know this is going to be on Facebook, but if you want to continue to donate, the link is still going to be there, and the Facebook link attachment. But again, I don't know if we're laying a wee poppy cross, but again, can I just on behalf of 1337 thank the Protestant boys for an excellent day. And we hope to socialise later on the day. But again, round of applause, please.
educational point of view. Obviously that's a chapel on the Newtownards Road there, and that's here which he educated people. Prime men in his day picked up a gun and still do this certain aspect. It's really not about my father, it's about why men picked up a weapon and in many cases used it. But we'll talk about that all day. The 27th of June is a date in East Belfast that will never go away. Paramilitary terms and in orange terms and in the public terms. I'd like to thank everybody here today, and you're all invited round to the Con Club, round to my shop for a drink, and I hope I can maybe do something like this again. Go ahead there. Okay, folks, thanks very much. Appreciate that.